Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntguts here. This is a Watcher of Realms video. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I always appreciate it. We've got GvG action for you today. Celestials Arbiters, my guild versus Germanen, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, but at the end of the day, this is a heavy hitter match. I am super excited to get into my attacks. Well, actually, if I'm being honest with you, I've already done my attacks, so I know how they are going to turn out, but you will have to stay tuned to find out. Let's get into it. All right, guys, first one up, we're going to see if we can't take on DG Ronin right here. We're going to do a standard swarm attack. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. All right, so first one up. So what we're going to do here, we're waiting for 10 cost, and then we're going to drop in a Fallen Templar on the backmost tile. At 10 cost, we'll drop in a Fool on the backmost tile. Follow him up. And we're going to drop yet another Fallen Templar in at, actually right about now. Right about now is what we're going to do. We'll drop in a Shaman at 10 cost. We're moving too quick for me, bud. Hopefully, Shaman can help keep that that Fallen Templar up just a little bit longer. And we're going to do double Necros here at 10 cost on the backmost tile. They're going to go on in. At 3 cost, we'll drop in another Shaman. It's like that. The Templar is taking some serious heat right now. We'll see how long this lasts. Another Shaman on the front tile this time. And then when we get up to 10 cost, accounting for Hatssut's ultimate, we will drop in double dogs, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get on in. You know, this attack generally works because you've got a lot of damage kind of split here. You know, we do need to get the Hatssut ultimate kind of out of the way. So the next time we see the Necros spawn something, there we go. Wait until about halfway done there, and we should be able to run on by with dogs, hopefully right about here with all these units that are kind of in. There we go. We see a bunch of them run on by. That's what we wanted to see. That is going to be a win right there. So I will be back for the next one. All right, guys, next one up, we're going to see if we can't take down this Ingrid team. Little Wukong action in here. Let's see if we can't get it done. All right, so first thing we're going to do, drop in one of these little speed boosters on the frontmost tile. He's just going up there to pop ultimates. When we do get up to 10 cost, I am going to drop in a Lightning Guard. And Lightning Guard's going to go up there, and hopefully, assuming that this team doesn't pop him, hopefully is going to get Ingrid into single target mode. I am going to start dropping in these Pharaoh Guards on the back tile as we get consecutively up to 10 cost. And hopefully we're going to be able to swarm on in here. Really is just dependent on whether or not this Lightning Guard can get in. There we go. Single target mode. That's what we wanted to see. Should be able to get another round of the ultimate from from Ajax out using these Pharaoh Guards, and then we'll go in with double dogs when we do get back up to 10 cost. Although unfortunately, it does seem as though this I may have screwed myself here because there's nowhere near as much damage in this comp as there was in the one that I was testing against. So we'll see if this is going to work. Ultimately, I think that we may end up getting got by kind of lower BP at the end of the day. There's 2. Yeah, so we only got 2 in that time. I think we can fix this by just changing up our strat a little bit. So I am going to come back. I'm going to modify things, and we will see if we can't correct this. All right, guys, we're going back in on this one. I did just attempt it, this Ingrid defense, and there was something that was different than the model that I was testing against, so we're going to modify our strategy just a little bit, and hopefully we have better results here. So I dropped in a one of these Speed Booster Scalekin Warrior in order to go and pop ultimates up here, and then we're going to follow up with a Lightning Guard, who is going to hopefully go and drop Ingrid into single target mode. Based on what I saw, it should not be an issue. I'm going to follow up with one of these Pharaoh Guards, and then we're going to wait just a second here. We need to wait, and we're trying to make sure that we get another one of Ajax's ultimates out before we drop in our boosters here. Not our boosters, our squid guys. I think we should be good to do right about now. And then when we do get up to 10 cost, we will drop in double dogs on the frontmost tile. There goes the Ajax ultimate, and hopefully this is going to... Oops, I'm being a little bit late here. A little slow to the party. Hopefully that does not screw my attack. It is one tile further ahead, I also do believe, than the one that I was testing against, but they're in, and we're good, and that is a win. I will be back for the next one. The full disclosure, I did just try this, and it failed, but this is one of the most interesting attacks that I think I've ever seen, and I wanted to try to replicate it here for you. There's a bit of RNG involved because of AI, and I think I might have screwed up the deployment a little bit as far as something in here, but we're calling this, I think the sword dance is what people have been calling it. I like to think of it as more like the shield dance. So let's get in there. Let's see if I can't make it happen. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to drop in one of the fools on this tile right here. As soon as he turns to the left, there we go. We're going to drop in a second shielder. Now, these shielders won't shield the same unit. So if I dropped in two fools, for example, it would not shield itself. But because they are different units, they will shield each other. They will just kind of sit there and very slowly kind of matriculate up the lane here towards the defense. But it's going to take an incredibly long amount of time. And not only are we going to do this once, but we are going to do it twice. So drop a second one here. Followed up by another one right here. And these two are going to start shielding themselves as well. And we're basically waiting until we get these shielders down into this bottom corner down here where my mouse is kind of circling. And once we do that, we are going to drop in a shaman on the tile right in front of the spawn point. Double necros, another shaman, and then we should be able to get in with dogs. That's the plan. But you got to be patient because this takes forever. So we're just waiting here. Need them to get a little bit further up before we can really get going on this. And we're almost there. We're almost there. To move down just a little bit more. One more. Keep on going there, guys. All right, that's where we're gonna go. And then at 10 cost, we'll drop in, like I said, double necros, and hopefully the summons. I think what I did last time that did not work. I waited a little bit too long to drop in my shaman, and as a result, the shielders ended up eating some of the ice crystals. So I think that this way we've got it going right now. We should have summons going and doing that as well. Oops, I'm a little late on my. Here we go. That's what we wanted to see. So we've got these guys going forward. Shielders are, unfortunately, looks like they are going a little bit too far forward themselves, but we're going to drop in double dogs when we do get up to 10 cost. I don't know why Ingrid is in single target mode. That seems a little odd, if you ask me, but hey, I will take it. Let's drop in our dogs, and hopefully we don't get AI'd on this yunk, but it is completely possible. There's 3 in, and that is how you do that. That is how you do the dancing shielders attack. Really one of the coolest things I've seen. It's worked in multiple rounds now against some very high-level opponents. So very, very cool attack. Again, timing is very important on that. I screwed it up the first time. I did take a loss the first time I tried that. So second time was the charm, but if you can get it to work, it is immensely satisfying. I will say that. So I will be back for the next one. All right, guys, I think this is going to be the last one. We're going to see if we can't get it done. I am copying my guildmate DeWitt's attack on this. He was able to get this done. And this is kind of an interesting attack, so I thought I would give it a go. Let's get in there. Let's see if I can't make it happen. All right, so really we're just waiting until Ardea gets her ultimate going here. We're going to deploy spiders on the frontmost tile. At that point, it should be at 2 minutes, 39 seconds, based on what I saw in the replay. So we're just waiting. And the hope here is that we can trigger Praetus' ultimate, and we can dodge the Ardea ultimate. That is the plan here. Let's wait. Click over. And the spider's on the frontmost tile here. 10 cost. We're going to drop in the Scalekin on the backmost tile here. 7 costs. We'll do spiders on the front. Go. Spiders. And then at 5 costs, we'll drop in dogs on the frontmost tile as well. The hope is that they go around and they kill Ardea. That's the hope here. Let's see if it can work. Nope, we didn't quite get it right. We did not quite get it right. That is unfortunate. I think that was bad RNG, unfortunately. We can try a swarm attack, but I can pretty much goddamn guarantee that it is not going to work. We'll wait for the Ardea ult to get finished here, and then we will give it a go. I think we can drop in a healer to pop the Praetus ultimate, and then maybe we can get lucky with Necros. But I'm not counting on that. They're gonna get popped real quick. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think this is not going to work in the way that I thought it would. Unfortunately. I'll watch the replay, see if I can't come back and figure out what I did wrong here. Necros are going to die before I get a chance to deploy my dogs, I think, based on what I'm seeing here. We got one by. Even if we did manage to kill Ardea, wait, yeah, everybody's dead now. This is over. All right, guys, last attack of day. Let's see if we can't get a win to close it on out. I am copying my guildmate Craigie's attack on this defense. Let's see if we can get what we're doing. We are waiting for 10 costs, and then we're going to drop in a Fool on the backmost tile here. There we go. And then at 8 costs, we're going to drop in a Epic Tank on the back tile here. There we go. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing over again. We're waiting for 10 cost. And we'll drop in another shielder. There we go. And then actually at 7 cost this time, we're going to drop in a Fallen Templar on this back tile here. And then we will follow up and hopefully we'll be able to get on in once we can move this forward a little bit. We're going to drop in Shamans consecutively at 10 cost after this on the backmost tile. And then we'll follow up with our Swarm. And hopefully we're going to get on in. That's the plan anyway. That is the plan. So there's our Shaman. They're making their way up there. Slow it down now that we're getting close to 10 cost here. Drop in double Necros up here. Down here, I should say. And then consecutively at 5 costs, we will drop in 5. Now, this is something, I run a very similar defense, and this is something that that has been used to beat mine since they made the changes to the Demon Soldiers. So I do feel like this is something that's probably relatively repeatable. I do have a pretty beefy, I have significantly higher BP on mine, like about 20k more BP on my defense than this one. I am running Carnelian as opposed to Ezryn, but for a Swarm, it really does not matter here. So there is one set of dogs, and hopefully we're going to start seeing some penetration here, and the second set of dogs should be able to run on in. That's the hope. You can see the Swarm is just kind of collecting up there. I don't know what, I guess this is the higher HP is what kind of has changed the dynamic here, because they did shift some of the stats away from defense and towards HP on these Demon Soldiers to address some of the concerns, and hopefully this is going to be a win right here. It does look like we're getting some penetration, so I think these dogs are going to run in. If I don't even know if we needed the second dogs, honestly. Yeah, there we go. That is a win. That's a cool attack. It's good to know the Swarm is alive and well after some changes. So my defense before they made the changes, like mine was not getting beat, period. Although Germanen did find a way to beat it this time around, but not telling anybody how that worked. Well, there you have it, guys. So I ended up going 5-3 on the day. Solid guild, obviously. We are in a very good spot right now. We are up by almost 23% right now. I'd say it's like, what, 22.6%, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this is going to be a win. I don't know that they can mathematically come back. As I'm looking at that, I don't think they can, even if they won literally all of their matches and we lost everything. I think we are still going to come out the winners right now. So, solid attack in it. I think going up against a guild like Germanen, doing this well does really show how far our guild has progressed. Now, with that being said, we did go up against Dragon Slayers numero uno earlier on in the week in our first match of this week in GvG and didn't turn out so well for us, unfortunately. I apologize for not posting a video, but by the time I did attack, there really was not much that my BP could really handle, and it was a frustrating experience for me. So in any case, guys, I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully you did enjoy this. We are cruising towards the end of the season. I can't wait to bring you more content as we close out the season, our push for Overlord, and of course, the Gladiators Gauntlet, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So please do take a second, click that thumbs up button, toss me a subscription. I would really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of you that watch my content that are not subscribed. It really mean a lot to me if you did click that subscribe button. It really does help small channels like me grow. So thank you in advance if that is something you can do. I will catch you all next time.